lineup updates today, goalie or the Czech guys?
Really have no updates. Got our lineup. We're ready to go.
Front row.
Lindy, I asked you this the other day, but just, the decisions you have to make here with Kulik and Rusek, I wonder if you could just touch on the challenge of those decisions, because I'm sure on one side it tugs at you, and on the other side you're looking to play what you believe is your best lineup. And how does that go for you?
I think you take a look at camp. You start with prospect camp, and even from prospect camp to this day, the camp has been good. There's really no player that I haven't liked. I've liked the group in a whole, and you make decisions to play certain guys in certain positions, and we've made a decision to start with, basically our team together, which is this group we've got here, and what we've asked of them, we've got so far.
Right side, second row.
You spoke yesterday about Jokiharju and Dahlin and quite a bit about their offensive abilities. Just curious how comfortable you are with them defensively as well.
Very comfortable. Again, we looked at our play as a whole, and defensively we've played strong away from the puck. Though that pair has been, obviously Dahlin has missed some of the games, so a little bit shorter picture of what it could look like.
Go ahead, Mike.
Lindy, do you sense or see similarities between both clubs, Sabres, Devils, and in what ways?
I do. I think we've got some high-end skill. We've got the hardness, the same type of hardness they got in, with Bastian, with Lazar, high-end skill with Nico and Jack and Brader and guys like that. So both teams have, a volume of offense there that can come from some pretty high-end players.
Left side, second row.
Lindy, from what you've seen on film, do you expect the Devils with Sheldon as their coach to, systems-wise, play similar to what he was using with the Leafs?
I think, as a coach, you have beliefs in how you need to play and how the system needs to run. And I think a factor that always comes into play is, you look at the other team and how they're producing the type of chances. And I think you have to game plan sometimes. So, Sheldon's done a great job with that team in Toronto. I'm pretty sure he'd implement, 90%, but there's an element of who you're playing too.
Left side, third row.
Lindy, good morning.
Maddie, how are you?
I'm well. Good to see you again.
You too.
Buffalo's not made the playoffs. It's not an elephant in the room. Everyone knows it, in a long time. So what's the pressure to get there in your first year back?
Now, really, we're talking about, playing one game at a time. That the work we put in this game will lead somewhere. It'll lead to game two, and I think you have to build on the identity of who you want to be, and we want to be a playoff team, obviously. But that'll just start with, with the game one tonight, and then we'll move on to game two.
Right side, first row.
Lindy, what are the important factors for you as a coach to have the team game ready when this starts, after this long week and being here and enjoying the city?
As simple as ready to put the work in. It'll start with putting the work in. That's all the details of what the work is, whether it's offensive or defensive work or being in shot lanes, or start with putting the work in. I've loved our energy in practice and the games we played. Really liked how hard we played in Munich in a game that doesn't mean anything, that we were trying to get something out of, that from the start of the puck drop till the end, our club really played hard, and I was happy with where we got our game to.
Thank you for your time, Lindy.
Thank you.